Alright,
Yep.
I guess we're ready to start.
Yep, we're all ready.
What's up, Eggs? Hope you're doing well.
Yep.
Oh, we definitely got to kill the Suzuki. They stole this guy's pants.
And
Yeah.
Dragon says that you can select a quest using your wheel shortcut. Yeah, I
Yeah, you
keep
can.
forgetting about that.
This is my first time at the Frost Islands.
Yep. So you get the cutscene.
Yeah, so we all get the cutscene.
The cutscene and the singing part at the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
Those who go alone will meet an icy grave.
When it's night here, there's a really cool creature outside the boundaries that you can see.
Okay.
Okay.
You have to go to. There's a ship
Let's
at
go.
the top right of the map. You can see it from.
Yeah, everyone grab rations and stuff.
Yep. Gonna start like getting what we need.
So I'm not sure if you probably play the tutorial to understand how the permabuffs work, right, Silver?
I believe I did. You talking about the
little
things flying around.
colorful birds, yellow,
Yeah,
red,
yeah.
green.
yeah those. Yeah, I remember those. I
Yeah.
did the tutorial about them.
Low rank, you don't necessarily need them, though they might shave some time off. High rank is where you definitely want to make sure you grab them, but
Yeah.
it's good to learn their locations to try to
Right.
What I'm hoping
quick
for,
path to grab some.
what I'm honestly hoping for is events where they have like collaborations with like, I mean, I know there's a Monster Hunter Stories one, but I'm talking about like collaborations with like other IPs from Capcom and other companies.
They already announced that for the next few months they're gonna be having Capcom crossover one, but they're only Capcom so far,
Yeah.
Right.
so not other companies.
I just want to be able to turn my my Palico into Mega Man and turn my Palamute to Rush.
Yeah, I figured. They have had the Mega Man
Yeah.
thing before.
I saw other ones too. Like I saw Strider. I saw like a couple of other classic Capcom stuff.
I want Okami. I want that.
Okami?
Yeah,
Yeah. That'd be really fantastic.
I want that for my
Palamute.
And I want.
That'd be great.
What I also want is like for the Palico. I know it's probably not going to be like me, but I want the Palico to have Beautiful Joe.
possible. Also they could have what's him Link, like Wolf Link,
Yeah. They could do that.
because they've had Link stuff before.
Yeah, we'll probably get some Breath of the Wild stuff.
I'd love the Link armor to have that again, because that was a really good armor set too.
I remember there being like a Samus costume
Where'd it go?
for like a past Monster
Yeah, are you
Hunter.
writing it?
No, I'm riding a different monster. Where? Oh, there it
There's
is.
a couple other Nintendo ones on one.
It's over here. I'm riding a different monster.
Oh, I was like,
Lucky Life.
Here it is.
sweet.
Oh, Lucky Life.
Was it what? Didn't World have one with Final Fantasy 14?
Yeah, it had the behemoth
Yeah,
you could fight.
The behemoth.
And then the Dragoon armor set in Insect Life.
Hey, Valudra, good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're doing well.
Yeah, there was a couple of crossover monsters in World, because it also had Leshen from Witcher.
Right.
Yep. Yeah, I haven't done Monster Hunter Rise in a while, but I'm just getting back into it.
Yeah, hopefully we can make this a regular thing. Get through the game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm hoping that for the G rank they do like they did in World and have it as an expansion, so you don't have to just rebuy the game.
Yeah, I think that's the direction they're going to be going with from here on out.
That's my guess. I hope so.
Yeah, that's the direction like World went in, so I feel like it worked best for them.
Yeah. They know what works.
Okay, don't do that. I won't do that. I'll do sticky bombs. Sticky bombs work.
Oh, monster on the rising, here I come. Yep.
Is it still poisoned?
Part's broken.
This is Monster Hunter. This is another Monster Hunter. There's 4 people just beating the crap out of like the endemic life.
Yep.
It's been a very long time since I've done this. Yeah, I was going over the history like slightly.
Did you do World?
Yeah, I did. I played World and Iceborne.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't done World or Iceborne.
I know Show that for a while. We were doing Generations Ultimate, but then I think I switched over to World.
Yeah,
Well,
I didn't do everything in Generations Ultimate, but I did almost everything in World. I didn't do the last 2 update monsters because they really started to be bullshit.
Right.
Yeah. And also, I haven't actually played the original one, but I've seen some YouTube videos on how it is, and like, I think out of all the older games, it's the hardest to go back to.
Watch.
Absolutely.
The very first
Oh.
100 games
The very first one.
Probably. I wouldn't. I'm not brave enough to do that.
The second game never came out here because the first one did not sell that well.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't think it really took off in the West, and it started to once it came to Nintendo systems with Tri and 3 Ultimate.
Yeah. For whatever reason, I couldn't get into it with Tri, but when I got 3 Ultimate, that was when I started to really get into it.
3 Ultimate was the first one I played. I hated I played the demo. I hated it. My best friend was like, "No, get it. You'll still love it. The demo sucks." So I got it, and I was just like, "Oh yeah, no, I love this."
Did you play the 3DS demo or the Wii U demo?
I don't know because I had both versions. Probably the 3DS, I think.
Yeah, I did the.
No, maybe it was
Wii
probably was the Wii U one because I wouldn't have had the Circle Pad Pro for the demo.
Dude, you want to know how you could get the Monster Hunter Tri demo on the Wii? You have to go to GameStop to get a disc.
Yeah.
Because the Wii could not support, like, huge file sizes because the internal memory is actually very small.
Yeah. It was, like, criminally small. Like that's why eventually they did the SD card.
Wasn't it like half a gig or something, like 512 megabytes?
Yeah, it was 512.
Yeah, it was 512. Like, I guess in hindsight, like, even they eventually thought that was a dumb idea. Like, they didn't think about it back then, but it's too late to fix it.
Yeah, I mean they were like, well, you could expand it with like.
But
did that have SD or does that only external? I don't remember.
No, it was SD card.
Yeah,
like an SD card menu eventually, but I was like, that was once WiiWare started to like really like pop up.
Yeah.
But the thing about it is that the SD card menu, like, you can install the games and all that, but but whatever game you're gonna play will be put into the main menu, and then it deletes the moment that you stop playing it.
Oh yeah.
Oh right.
That's the way it worked.
I
don't think I could ever go back to something like that again.
Nah, some things are just like too old for their own good.
Yeah.
Dragon says, "Man, I have no idea how the first Monster Hunter would be like at this point. I joined the series at 4 Ultimate, somewhat in 3 Ultimate, and Destiny said he joined at 4.
Yeah, a lot of people joined at 4. I think really 4 Ultimate actually might be where it really took off.
It did.
Yeah, like, 3 was kind of like the early stage where it's like, oh, like, cool, it's a new game, but like 4 was like where it really like just jumped up. Because I remember like a lot of things like kind of like peaking up around that time.
And of course, World was really like the final huge big growth because that's when they really tried to appeal to Western audiences.
And now it's currently Capcom's best-selling game of all time, beating out the likes of Street Fighter 2 on Super Nintendo and Resident Evil 5 on all consoles.
Yeah, I do think they partially do have Nintendo to thank because Nintendo really did help get a lot of growth for the series.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right.
the crossover content in particular, like I know people who outright bought for Ultimate for the crossover content for like the costumes and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Generations Ultimate only like sold like a little over 1 million units, but when it came out here, it came out after World did, so like a lot of people were not interested in that type of Monster Hunter. Like they prefer World, and it'd be hard to go back to the old ones now. Whereas this game, like, it's doing really well. I think it sold like a little over 6 million the last time they reported sales for it.
All right.
It will definitely. I see this game at least getting to 10 million by the end of the Switch's life cycle without PC version.
Are you including how? Oh no, I guess the expansion will still probably grow at about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
More or less.
I think the expansion would be. I wonder if they're going to sell the game with the expansion, or if they're going to sell the expansion, or if like the expansion is just going to be digital only. You just you have to get the game and then just download the DLC. I don't know what they're going to do yet.
I'm gonna guess they'll probably do it like they did World, which, from my understanding, you could buy like a disc with Iceborne and the game, or you could just download it digitally.
Yeah.
Right.
I think they'd probably just do it like that.
All right, everybody ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. I already ate my meal. I did everything. So.
Like.
Yeah.
Having a physical version like that, I think it only increases their money, because there are people who will double dip who would rather buy the game all over again to have the expansion on the disc than just buy the expansion. So
I wonder if there were people who double dipped on buying Monster Hunter World on like either PS4 or Xbox One.
Yeah, I know people who bought it on PS4 and then bought it on Steam. So
yeah, like I did buy Monster Hunter World on Steam, but only because there was a Steam sale. Because that's the thing, like Steam sales will easily get to you.
Yeah.
And I did intend on playing, and at the time I didn't even know that the Switch was going to get another Monster Hunter. Although I've read that there were rumors for years that Capcom was planning on one, and
yeah, I was pretty sure it was going to come back to Nintendo at some point.
Yeah,
at some point.
There was actually a debate that I was reading on a message board about that Capcom doesn't need to bring it back to Nintendo after World success, and a lot of people were having a debate whether they agree with that or disagree with that. I disagree with that, honestly.
I wouldn't say they needed to, but it was in a financial interest to them, because there were a lot of fans they got from that were Nintendo fans that didn't have other consoles.
That also Switch was like selling a lot of units, so why would they want to miss out on that?
Yeah.
Like most people never think of it from a business sense.
Yeah, that's definitely true.
That's fair.
Looking at you, Atlas. When are you gonna port Persona 5 to Switch?
Alright.
I don't know. Do you think they have that Sony made them sign something that makes it so they can't?
They probably did, but I really don't know for sure.
Yeah. I kind of think that Atlas would port it to anything they could if they could, because it's been such a big moneymaker for them.
Because I know that Sega doesn't want to bring Yakuza over to Switch because they released Yakuza 1 and 2 on Wii U in Japan, and it bombed terribly. So the fact that they based it on that when they never brought it here, or
yeah, it's only in Japan. Also, this is still like slightly before UKCC really start taking off.
Yeah. Yeah, like if Sega were to bring the Yakuza games to Switch, I would definitely buy it. Though as it stands, if I were to get an Xbox Series X, that's probably going to be where I'll play like the Yakuza games.
They tried to do the series is now on Game Pass. Well, most of the mainline series, to be specific.
I've actually been seeing some people like shitting on Game Pass, and I'm wondering like why. Like it's probably the best value like out of everything right now.
Yeah.
Because look at this way. If the competition was doing it, then they'd be praising it.
The only people I've been seeing like shitting on it are Sony fans.
Exactly. Like I said, if Sony was doing the same thing, which is vaguely like compared to like PlayStation Now, people would be celebrating it.
Yeah. Because and Sony's always like, or I don't know if they're gonna do it now, but they used to do it where like they copy whatever like other companies are doing. Sometimes they do it better, and sometimes they do it worse. And when they do it better, sometimes they manage to screw up.
Yeah. I don't know. I see the appeal of Game Pass for some people. I don't think it's something I care about, but I can understand why others do.
Yeah.
Back on the topic of double dipping, this is actually a game I'd consider double dipping on if it comes to Steam.
Yeah.
Mostly because
Steam, but
mods.
not at full price.
I mostly would do it because mods. I feel like it's likely that somebody will find a way to mod in playable Palicos again, and maybe Palmates.
The reason why I'm getting Yakuza on PC is because some people modded back in some songs that were removed from the localized versions.
Yeah.
Like for example, in 6, like there was like a really good ending song by Satoru Yamashita that they didn't localize. And I was like really mad because like it was a very fitting song that ended the Kiryu saga, and they removed it, which really was like weird. And I was like, I downloaded like preemptively because I know I was gonna get the whole series, like the restoration mods were all for I think it was 3, 4, 5, and 6.
Yeah.
Hmm.
You know what I just realized?
But
Since No More Heroes 1 and 2 are coming to Steam, for the first game, I wonder if they're gonna mod back in that one song that they still did not get the rights for.
Heavenly Star, absolutely. Like someone's gonna figure out a way to do that.
That's the only song that there was like a different song that was taken out of the PS3 game, and then they brought it back into the remaster. I forgot what it was, but Heavenly Star did not come back. That's the thing with mods.
I'm still debating on getting the games on Switch or on PC because like I'd like to get the shirts in No More Heroes 3 because they said like you get pay data for all 3 games, 1, 2, and Try Search again. You get those shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also there are people like criticizing the game's graphics on the Treehouse thing, but then they ended up saying that it was actually like a completely different build than what the final game's gonna be like.
Yeah,
makes sense.
That and most people who play No More Heroes really won't give a shit that much. Like, it's not really about like No More Heroes is never a graphically intensive game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, the series did start on the
Wii. About the story. Yeah. Exactly. It was a 40p game on the goddamn Wii, and hell, even when it was on the PS3, it still was like the worst version of the game. Ow! Damn it.
Yeah, I've only seen the PS3 version in action in recent years because Matt was streaming that one. The PS3 version kind of looks rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, it has a really shitty frame rate. That's the problem with it.
It does. Like, whereas I was worried that the Switch version was going to be that, and it turns out no, it's based on the Wii version. I'm like, yes, good.
Yeah.
Though the one disappointment is it doesn't have the added content from that version.
Yeah.
Kind of wish they added that content back in.
Yeah, I kind of wish that they added that as like even if it was like a DLC or like an update or something. I kind of wish they added that.
It's not a big deal, but still.
Dragon's saying why we're not fighting Actos now.
Oh, why aren't we fighting Agnes?
Yeah, seriously, Shad,
Yeah.
why aren't we?
Well, yeah, like you guys went the wrong way. It's north.
I love that neither of us know. Like,
Shad.
what?
I was following you, Shad.
I mean,
Don't worry.
Yeah,
to be fair, I just saw people fighting Thing, and I went into autopilot. Like, if I was the only one there, I would have been like, wait, what am I doing?
Yeah, I was on autopilot.
Shit, I went the wrong way.
Well, I got a sound effect for you guys on my end.
I was trying to hop over the thing. I'm still getting used to like the wire bugs. So like, 2 wire bugs is a toughie. Oh, Taco.
Yeah, the one thing you definitely should learn to do is how to like scale cliffs with the wire bugs, because you can scale any cliff if you get the rhythm down.
Yeah, no, that's the thing I've been like trying to like learn.
Do note that you have to hold R to keep climbing up the cliff, and not just otherwise you jump off.
I can't believe I actually went autopilot.
I can believe I did. It's not the first time I've done that.
But then again, I follow you, but
God dang it.
that's more of my bad.
I mean, I'm sorry, I misled you. Definitely don't follow me while we're in the volcano, because to this day I still get lost.
Shit, this way. Yeah, I'm still like learning the layout too for this place, so.
Yeah.
Oh, Silver, there's a second camp you can unlock.
Oh, really? Wait.
Here, I will warp to it, and you come to my location on the map. It will unlock a sub-quest of, it'll be either, I think it's slay a certain number of monsters. You can do it during another quest. And that'll make the camp. You just have to come to the spot first. So I'm here.
In the meantime, I'm just gonna follow Dragon.
It's up on the top of a, like, large cliff that has vines.
Dang it.
If you go,
same wire bug thing.
if you go around, there's a side with vines.
Okay, thank God.
Where's the Agnes song?
Oh, there it is.
Every map has 1 or 2 of these sub camps.
Yeah, like I figured as much, as I was like wondering like if this game had like more of that.
Unfortunately, unlike World, you can't spawn at them at the start. But you can warp to them at any time if it's like, for example, if the monster's closer to this one.
Alright, I got it. Alright, so I gotta go to the merchant to set it up. Okay, cool.
Okay, yeah, you talk to the merchant, he'll be like, hey, can you, it's either collect a certain number of things or beat a certain number of things. But it won't be a separate quest. You can just do it while you're doing any quest in this area.
Alright.
I honestly did not even find the camp in this area until somebody showed me it in high rank.
Yeah. Oh, so we got a fight over here.
Dragon has a bear.
You listen to me now.
Yep.
Get him, Dragon. Well, wire bugs are definitely my favorite addition in the game. My second favorite is probably the monster riding.
Yeah.
That'll do for now.
You should
Stripping over here.
I do wonder if or when we'll ever get a new weapon in the series, because it's been a while.
I think for now, like it's been pretty locked to like the was it 12 size that I have?
14.
14. Right.
It's getting weaker, so we're getting close.
Yeah, I think definitely they might add one in time.
It'd be nice if they brought the ones in that are exclusive to non-main lines. Not including there was a medium bowgun that was cut from early on that was in the earlier games, but like the online version or Monster Hunter Online has like 2 weapons. One's Tonfa's, and I can't remember the other one. And then there was one of the I think one of the mobile games had this thing called like the magnet blade or something.
Yeah.
Remember. Alright.
It'd be nice to at least bring those in.
It'd be nice.
Yeah. Ultra combo. Yeah, I'll play that.
I also know Generations has two. They were going to add 2 weapons that they cut. One was the Hunting Hound, which I believe probably was reworked into the Palamutes.
Right.
And the other was the hunting boomerang, which was a giant boomerang you could throw or hit close range with.
That sounds really fun.
Hey,
Yeah.
Maple, thanks for the host.
Hopefully they'll reuse that idea somewhere.
Yeah.
What's up, Maple?
Maple!
Hey, Maple.
Ah, shit.
Oh, god damn it. Took my hands off the thing for 1 second.
How's Monster Hunter treating us? Very well. Been going very well tonight.
Oh, we're still good.
Yeah.
Not like I'm completely, like, you know, a baby hunter. I played Monster Hunter World and Iceborne.
Yeah,
But it's not my first rodeo.
for a veteran hunter, generally the low rank is kind of it's all right, but it doesn't get exciting till high rank.
Yeah.
Right. Damn. You got an uppercut right there.
I'm getting bought by a soulless bird. Oh my god, Keyblade.
I do have to say, Silver, I appreciate you gunning because it's one less person for me to worry about accidentally smacking.
Exactly.
Bird up.
Alright.
Alright,
Bird.
let's get the stuff. Get everything.
Yep.
So we're going to go and
Ooh, a flame sack.
Carve.
Nice.
let me see if there's anything around here for
Anything
me to
else
get.
carved?
There's some plants, some flow ferns, which Silver you might need
Water
flow
ammo.
ferns and dragon strike nuts and stuff.
Yeah.
Those are for ammo.
More like bird down.
Yeah.
And then Dragon
I-
says, Dragon says like that one guy that said during Treehouse, bird domination. Exactly, bird domination. Because we're gonna take down the bird that we had to fight, and we did just that.
Silver, do you have the Argosy unlocked yet?
I don't believe so. I'll have
Oh.
to check.
Okay, well keep your eye from when it gets unlocked, because if you're gunning, that's a great way to farm. Argosy in this
Yeah.
is used for farming, so it's a great way to farm stuff for ammo.
By the way, for anyone that's looking at my stream and if you see the news ticker still saying the E3 stuff, I actually removed it, but I had to put it back because it was gonna mess up the news ticker.
Formatting?
So I'm gonna have the formatting of it. So I'm gonna have to wait till
Yeah.
after the stream.
Yeah. Yeah, the formatting can be a little bit weird, so yeah, like, yeah, make sure that you fill it with, like, some information.
I'm just glad that OBS added that undo button. It will definitely be a lifesaver in the long run.
Oh, absolutely. No doubt about it. Alright, let me...
One of these days, I want to migrate back to OBS Studios,
What are you using?
Alright.
Streamlabs.
Another game?
My old computer one day, just like a couple years ago, decided it didn't like OBS Studios anymore, and it wouldn't work with it, and so I had to switch to Streamlabs. And now I'm sure my new computer that I got in like November will be fine with it, but I have to migrate all my like layouts and everything, and
Yeah.
one of these days.
In time.
Because, like, honestly, when I have to troubleshoot for Streamlabs, it's so much more of a pain because there's so much more stuff for OBS Studio.
Oh wow. Apparently the Castlevania collection on Switch is $5.
Ooh, dang,
Yeah.
I already have it.
I have it already,
Wait.
but
Oh, yeah, I already have it on Steam. I was like, Castlevania, right?
it's a good deal. I say whoever doesn't have it, get it.
I still
deal.
haven't even, like, tapped into it yet. There's just been so much releasing, and
Yeah.
There's only one more game I gotta do from that collection, and that's Bloodlines. But I gotta do 2 runs because there's 2 characters in that game that play differently.
yeah.
Right.
Oh, the Contra collection is $5. Yes, that's a good one too. Don't buy Contra Road Core. Like that's a terrible excuse for Contra. Buy the collection instead for anybody that wants that. I gotta see what else is on sale that I'm interested in, because a lot of the good games I know that are on sale, I already own.
Yeah,
because I know exactly what I want when I see it.
Yeah, I hadn't noticed really anything on. Oh, actually, there was a couple games on sale that I don't have yet that I was interested in.
Yeah.
It's just a matter of pulling the trigger.
Yeah.
There's just so much this summer that I am looking at getting that, like, even with the sales, it's hard.
Mm-hmm.
Silver, do you know where the hub prep area is?
The hub prep area, I don't know. Where do you remember where it is? Because I know the guy was talking about it.
It's over. Okay, do you see where I am? I'm in the same room
Hang
as
on,
you.
I'm in.
Okay, I'll wait.
Hang on, I'm in my menu real quick.
No worries.
What's up?
Yeah, Dragon. I was actually expecting.
Up
okay.
here is the hub prep area. Like,
was expecting
this
that to be
has
more
everything you'll ever
Here.
really need to do.
All right. Oh, here. I've been here before. I've been here before.
You have? Okay, just making sure. Because it has the blacksmiths, it has the
Yeah.
housekeeper once you unlock Argosy and Meowcenaries and stuff, you can all do that housekeeper here, and if you have switch buddy stuff, it's all here. You once you have that all unlocked, you never have to go anywhere else on the map, so it's all streamlined.
I was gonna say, but there's one thing I kind of want to try out at some point is seeing if I could just like take my Switch with me to a Best Buy and use the eShop to see if I can try to price match a game that's on sale there, but get the physical copy. Because I did that once and it worked. I did that with Collection of Mana back when, or about like a month or so after it came out on physical copy, and I ended up getting a sale price for it, so it worked.
All right, let me.
I might do that again with another game.
Speaking of Mana, I'm working my way. I'm almost done with Trials of Mana, the remake.
I have it. I just have to actually.
That's gonna get back to. I played the demo a lot, but I never got it fully on Switch. I was debating if I was gonna get it on Switch or Steam.
Yeah, I got it for Christmas last Christmas, and I got around to. I was playing it back in like March, and then Monster Hunter came out, and then I stepped away for a while, and like within a few weeks ago, I tried picking it back up. I've been trying to work my way through several games right now, and that was one of them. I'm trying to work my way through The World Ends With You, because I never finished that, and I want to be ready for Neo.
Apparently, the E3 games on Target's buy two get one free that was early this morning was up on there, and they took them out. Yeah, I'm not surprised. Like, I don't think they were supposed to be on there.
Yeah.
Like, why would you actually have games that aren't actually released on a sale like that? Alright, so looks like looks like everybody's ready.
Yeah, let's eat my dango.
Yeah, you gotta eat your dango, and then we can do this. Got everything
I've
ready, so
also been trying to finish my 100% of Pokemon Snap, of the new one.
Yeah, new Pokemon Snap.
Yeah.
I started, but I didn't continue yet. I didn't get too far, but it was just the beginning. Again, literally, like one game comes out, another one just like steals my interest. So it's like
I know that is the problem. And
the fact that I'm playing this now is like crazy because I'm like another new game.
Last year it slowed down a bit, and that helped. And I thought this year was still going to be slow, but nope.
Yeah.
This year it's picked right back up.
Yeah, we're still in a pandemic, but
Nintendo isn't.
Nintendo more or less like. It's like I've noticed a trend, like, because last year they got hit really hard and a lot of their releases happened very slow. And I guess games that were either supposed to come out, I think there were a lot of games that were supposed to come out this year, ended up coming out, last year, ended up coming out this year instead.
Yeah, I'm sure all the delays, or all the games kind of got shifted back. But
From what I've been hearing, that this game was also one of the games. What happened, Silver?
No, I'm saying like maybe that's why like a lot of games I thought would have been like, oh, that's coming out next year, coming out this year.
Yeah.
'Cause I fully expected like stuff like Dread and maybe not Mario Party, but like mostly Dread. I thought it was gonna come out like by next year, but it's this year.
Yeah, I've been on record that from the start I was saying about when everybody's trying to figure out when Breath of the Wild 2 is going to come out. My original prediction was always holidays 2021, and then once the pandemic happened, I was like, okay, it'll be holidays 2022.
Yeah.
And so I'm currently guessing holidays 2022, but it might be earlier in 2022.
I'm also thinking that Miitopia on Switch would not have existed, and we would not have Super Mario Party online mode.
Right.
Because I think that those were made and that Jump Rope game wouldn't even exist either. I think
I don't
all
think
that
the
was
universe would be any different without that jump rope game.
I think it would have been like all that everything I said. I think it was made because of like the pandemic was happening, becoming a problem, and some stuff was easier to do.
Yeah.
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 I really don't know what they're thinking with the jump rope thing. I think they were like trying to train some of their newer employees or something and gave them a simple thing.
I think it was because it came out of nowhere. I think it was like a test game. Like it was not meant to stay on for as long as it should, but then like people really wanted it, and then now it's still there. Because that's what I'm thinking.
People really wanted Super Mario 35, and
Yeah.
they still pulled that away. But
I think that always had a shelf life, unfortunately.
I still loosely am holding on to my theory that they were testing that for something future, and that they will have a more fleshed out, bigger paid title that will be part of.
Right.
I think I found one major thing about Nintendo's E3 that actually did disappoint me, and it's basically like they're not really going to do much for the Zelda anniversary beyond Skyward Sword and the Game & Watch.
Yeah, there was. I identified 3 things that disappointed me, but I was so blown away by everything else that, like, ultimately I don't care. And that was one of them. The first one was that we're not getting any other Zelda ports this year. Though I absolutely love that Game & Watch, and I pre-ordered that.
I think they probably don't want to take away from Skyward Sword.
I got this all the way over here.
Only for it to leave.
Right. 13.
Let's see.
Yeah.
I don't really have other disappointments. I think I'm satisfied.
Second was the rumored Pokemon Snap DLC didn't happen.
Right.
And crap, what was the third? There was one other minor one.
It's not Switch Pro.
It was not Switch Pro.
Yeah.
I had already resigned. That probably wasn't going to be announced there.
Yeah, like I see some people online like disappointed about the lack of Switch Pro, and I'm like, why would you be disappointed about something Nintendo never formally announced in the first place?
Yeah.
And they did say exclusively software for the Switch.
It freaking wasted the entire mount trying to chase this guy down. Whatever.
Oh, you dropped up.
What?
That was a Kuya too. I'm like, wait a minute, wrong bird.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm on the Kulikyu now. I switched rides.
That was the wrong one.
When you're riding a monster, if you launch them into another monster that hasn't been ridden yet, then that second monster can be ridden.
That's cool.
I've learned most of the tricks of monster riding because it's good. You get a lot of damage out of it.
Yeah.
Plus, it's fun.
What is the monster that we have to fight for the mission? Is it
It's the Kuliaku. He just left. Okay.
Oh. Okay.
Wait, where'd you go?
He.
Son of a bitch.
He's not that far.
Yeah.
My dog doesn't want me to ride him right now. Apparently.
Yeah.
There we go. Come on.
I looked at my the bingo cards I made. Technically, if you want to count all the E3 presentations, I got one from Nintendo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
but it did not have the free space for Smash though. Like there was a robo like under it.
Oh, the third one, I remember the third disappointment. I wouldn't even call it a disappointment. It was the third thing that I expected that didn't happen, and that was that they would announce both last two fighters.
Right.
That one, like, I was thinking that they probably might just do one, but like I felt like if they did two, that'd be great. I guess they want to save the last one for like a completely different event.
Yeah, it might be Game Awards because you know they were very successful announcing Joker at Game Awards. So
Either that or they'll do like another like final video presentation like they did for Smash 4.
Yeah.
possibly.
Because that's where it reveals Bayonetta for Smash 4, and she was the last character.
Yeah.
And that makes me think whoever they reveal is going to be some like big character that nobody would like ever expect. Because like nobody expected Bayonetta, especially because not only is she from an M-rated game, but like everything about her is fairly M-rated.
Pretty much.
Like a lot of people are worried. Like the main worry a lot of people have the most is that it's going to be
Jonesy.
Pokemon.
I thought it was a Fortnite worry.
Yeah. It could still be Pokemon or it could be Fortnite.
It could be Pokemon. I don't think it'll be Pokemon.
I don't think it will be, but I'm not going to be upset if it was.
I won't be bothered by if it's a Pokemon as long as it's like a fairly unique fighting style compared to anything we have.
Yeah.
Right.
If it was Fortnite, I would be really angry about that. Like,
I'd be pretty disappointed with Fortnite.
and it being the last one, like Fortnite. I mean, Pokemon, that'll be like, I'm like, really that? But whatever.
Like
that. But
Pokemon, like if it was a boring design, the reason I don't think it's Pokemon, like I only think Byleth was the last character in Fighter Pass 1 because they had Fighter Pass 2 figured out, and that one character, like it was timing and stuff, a lot of it.
you wonder who I thought would be the original last character for Fighter Pass 1?
Who?
Steve from Minecraft. And the reason for that is because like I've been hearing that Nintendo and Mojang were in talks of having Minecraft characters since like before Ultimate even came out.
Maybe.
So
It just seems weird that they pushed.
I'm guessing they're
them
probably
off so long.
considering like maybe Smash 4 or I guess they were looking at Ultimate, so maybe Ultimate was like the best choice.
Yeah. Probably around the time when they actually started bringing Minecraft to the Wii U, like a few years ago.
Yeah, I feel like that would be the point. Plus, like Nintendo got to do all the the Mario mashup and everything. And also the crossplay with Xbox One.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I always thought it was probably Min was probably the last one, but maybe.
Because I think that both Banjo and Steve were like a package deal. It's like you could get a character from Microsoft that represents a huge generation of people from like the late 2000s and the entirety of the 2010s.
If that was revealed to be that they were a package deal like that, that would be the one thing that would make me not so disappointed with Steve because it got me Banjo.
Yeah, like, because that's the thing. If it was a package deal, like I would, like, because that's what I'm thinking. That honestly makes a lot of sense to me. It's like if they wanted Banjo, if they wanted Steve, they were like, okay, how about Banjo too? Because that's a character that people have been requesting, and I'm thinking people in the Fighters Ballot requested that character too.
Possibly.
Yeah.
Like, Banjo was one of the last 3 characters I wanted in Smash, and I didn't ever expect that he would actually get in, so...
Yep. And every character, with the exception of Incineroar in the base game, I'm thinking might have been due to the Fighters Ballot.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna also say, except for Inkling, because I think
Yeah.
Inkling was always gonna be a shoo-in.
Excuse me. Yeah, I was like with how popular Splatoon was, like I was almost guaranteed it would be in somehow.
Yeah, if they were adding new characters, I assumed that they would have added Inkling. Like I
Yeah,
remember that for a while there was rumors that we were going to get a straight port of Smash 4,
yeah, I
and
remember hearing about that.
and
Yeah,
like
slash Smash 4
if
Deluxe
it
or whatever.
if it was a port, that would have been one thing. But when it was revealed that it was like a new game, like I was like,
Yeah.
that yeah, with a new game they'd put in. Splatoon quickly became one of their top selling IPs. Like they have to.
I'm thinking, because I'm thinking in a completely different timeline right now. What would have happened is, we would have got a port of Smash 4 with a few characters, no new modes. It'd be like the same thing, just a couple new characters, and they would not add any more beyond like, let's see, we would get Rex from Xenoblade 2. We would get Springman as a
We
playable
might have still
character.
gotten Inkling.
Yeah, we would still get Inkling. And instead of Incineroar, we would have got Decidueye representing Gen 7 Pokemon.
Yeah, you're right.
And no new Fire Emblem characters. And the game would have come out before Three Houses was even a thing. There would not be DLC for the game.
You know, I'd prefer Decidueye over Incineroar, even if Incineroar is what I picked in game, because we don't have like an archer character.
Yeah, like
Yeah.
I would have thought it was gonna be either Decidueye, like for the grass type. Decidueye I really wanted over Incineroar, but in the case of like now, they decided to go with like Gen 8 or whatever. With Gen 8, it's gonna be like maybe Rillaboom.
Honestly, if they wanted a wrestler character, that's not from Pokemon, I probably would have went with Zangief from Street Fighter.
Right, they want to like, grab a character.
Yeah, because that's why Sakurai chose Incineroar. He wanted like a wrestler character in Smash. And my thing is this: out of all three starters from Gen 7, Incineroar is actually my least favorite of them. I was disappointed. You would think I would have been so hyped for having a starter that also being like a wrestler type character. I was disappointed with it.
I was happy with his play style. Like, even though I don't use him, I was happy with how he came out. He feels very unique.
My issue with Incineroar in Smash is the fact that he has a really bad recovery issue.
Yeah. I think that definitely is the reason why I haven't like played much Incineroar.
Yeah, I don't play Incineroar, but when I play and somebody uses Incineroar, I'm just like, oh crap, I'm not really good at handling him.
Yeah,
And Dragon, I do think the next game, Inkling will come back.
Probably, yeah.
absolutely. Oh, absolutely.
Like, what I'm thinking, like, all I know is, I know that we're never gonna have Everyone Is Here ever again, because if there's any time to ever have it, this is it. They're never gonna do it again. But that said, no matter what direction they go for the next Smash, you're not gonna make everybody happy.
Give me a few more moments.
Yeah, that's probably true. I'm curious what direction they will go at this point.
Good luck out there.
I feel like more than half of the characters that are in Ultimate right now, including whoever the final DLC character is gonna be, will not come back.
I think a lot of the characters that returned after being absent for a long time won't come back, like Pichu or
Pichu, Young Link,
Pichu, Young Link, like all the more like
Dr. Mario.
characters. Yeah.
Oh, I don't even think Ice Climbers will come back either.
Yeah, I think Iceland will be fine. It's just like there's like a lot of work to to get them back in.
Yeah, I mean, only reason Ice Climbers wasn't in Smash 4 is because of the 3DS.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like the only third parties that I think would actually come back would be like
Sonic would.
Sonic, Mega Man, Pac-Man only if Bandai Namco was still working on it.
I think-
Which I'm pretty sure they will be.
I think Namco is going to take over at this point. Namco and Nintendo have a really good relationship right now.
They do.
All right.
Which
I
is
do
good.
not see, like, Cloud and Sephiroth are not going to come back.
Probably not. Sephiroth, definitely not. Cloud, probably
don't
not.
forget Hero.
Cloud, probably.
Yeah, Hero's not coming
Oh,
back.
the hero's not coming back, yeah.
I'm just gonna. I don't think I've addressed it as much on stream, but I might as well just talk about this real quick. As much as I love Dragon Quest, there's one thing about Dragon Quest I do not like, and that's the composer.
The composer.
The composer is a huge piece of shit. The problem is, Square can't get rid of him.
Can I be enlightened on what the composer has done? That's bad.
He's a homophobe and transphobe.
Okay,
and he
then
also,
that's enough.
and he also supports Japanese war crimes. He tries to erase like the history and change it to the way he wants it to.
Yeah,
Okay.
Because he has like his own like.
He's part of a committee that pretty much like denied the war crimes that happened in World War II, including
Yes.
like the Chinese invasion.
And the reasons-
Silver, do you want me to show you where the camps are here?
Oh right, sure. Where are you?
Wait, I'm warping to one just a second.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm warping to the first one.
And the reason Square can't
There's
get
two.
rid of him is because
Right here.
Dragon Quest is like split between threes, and he's one of the three.
Yeah.
The other being Yuji Horii, the creator, his company, as well as Akira Toriyama, who does the art, because he also does Dragon Ball, and then by extension Square. So technically 4, but yeah. So the only way he'll be that composer will be out of Dragon Quest for good is if he's dead.
All right.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to the other one.
All right. Cool.
Okay, I'm at the other one. But yeah, I mean, Dragon Quest has good music, but I don't feel like it's something that like only he can do. Like anybody can do that style.
And he's actually been phoning it in for years too.
Yeah.
Yeah. The major thing that people like pointed to was the fact that like in Dragon Quest 11, they used like MIDI format for like the like for the first like run of it, and then in S they did orchestral.
Yeah. And there were laws in Japan where like they originally wanted to try to favor more towards digital formats, and he ended up lobbying against that and won. Because he prefers like Japan still sells CDs.
CDs. Yeah. Pretty much because like CD sales and like sales like that, like they still are like super duper important in Japan, especially for like music.
Like they
I
still have
was I see you, Shad. I was trying to jump over this goddamn
Yeah,
thing.
I see you.
Okay.
like they still have those companies that sell music like Tower Records over there.
Yeah.
Of course, Tower Records has been long gone in the United States for years.
Oh my god, just jump.
Are you holding R? There you
Yeah, I
are.
held R. No, I held R because like she kept like jumping backwards like at the end, and I was holding R.
Oh, were you running out of stamina?
No, not even. Like I think like at the end of that wall, like I just couldn't hop over it. Like it just
Oh,
kept hopping backwards.
maybe that one just had a weird hitbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, is that it?
Yep, that's the camps.
Alright, cool.
They should unlock with the merchant person. Or, well, the question.
Yes, fight Baggi.
Yep. Where? Baggy's right there.
Yeah, like literally ain't like hang right.
Yeah, I see. I'm going to
Alright, we're
really
here.
quickly grab a friend.
This monster is blue. I love it. How blue he is. Even though I prefer red.
Oh, he's leaving already.
Yep.
Well, if you want a red monster, there is several.
Not wrong. These are my favorite blue monster. Technically, still be the like Icarus.
Heck, Rathalos is red, and Rathalos is like a mascot.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and Raytheon's like a
Green.
greenish brown.
Green.
I-
Yeah.
It's green, but I've always seen it as more of like a tannish brown. But I'm aware it's green. Okay. Oh, it's in the cave right now. Okay, here I come. I have a rabbit friend.
Oh. You know what game is on sale that people should buy if they haven't already?
Which game?
What?
Mario plus Rabbids. It's $10.
Oh yeah, that is on sale. Definitely.
Yeah.
So if whoever doesn't have it yet, definitely get it. Like I know you have it, Silver, and I know you streamed it and beaten the game.
Yeah, I just gotta play the DLC.
Yeah, I gotta do the DLC myself.
DLC is really good.
Before 2.
I definitely I want to stress because to like people that I know I'm one of the people who is like I hate Rabbids. And wanted to like throw the whole idea out and not even try it. Definitely do try it. Even coming from somebody who hates Rabbids, I loved the game, and the humor was even really good.
One thing I find, they're not as annoying as as I remember them. Like they were probably like more annoying in like the first like couple of Rabbids games.
I think that it was just the perfect blend that it kind of the Mario blend into there kind of tones down them just enough so where they're actually humorous.
Yeah.
They remind me in humor very much of old school Rare.
Right.
Which also is possibly because Grant Kirkhope is there.
Yeah. The musical style. Yeah.
And also, the first game actually like is one of the best selling. Since it's an Ubisoft game, it's one of the best selling third-party games that uses Nintendo IPs.
And if you worry it's too easy of a strategy game, like somewhere around like a third of the way into the game, it actually starts to pick up and it gets challenging.
Sometimes you gotta start using your brain for like the strategy.
Yeah, and the skill trees too. Like actually,
A lot of people still think that it's baby's first XCOM, but like it gets like a lot more in depth. Like,
especially if you do the optional like side missions.
Yeah. The reason why I don't see it as fully XCOM is because XCOM has bullshit where it's like 99% chance of hitting and you miss.
Yeah.
Well, we don't fully know everything about the sequel yet, other than they went away with the grid system. It looks like.
Yeah. I'm hoping you have more. It looks like you might have more freedom, but I need to see more about the game.
That's the one thing that worries me is doing away with the grid system, because there was a strategy RPG that I think it was on PS2, but it got ported to Wii that I played. That had like kind of free movement like that. It was turn-based. Crap, I feel like Brave was in the name or something. Phantom Brave or something. I don't know.
Probably. The only franchise I could think that had like free movement as a strategy game was Valkyria Chronicles.
Yeah, Valkyria Chronicles. Yeah. And there was another game, but it doesn't have free movement because you actually have a limit based on what you have. There's Codename Steam on the 3DS.
3DS.
Yeah, I wish I played more of that.
That game flopped.
It did.
Unfortunately. They're really trying to push it as like the next like big strategy title from Intelligent Systems.
Oh.
And it just like completely bombed.
Okay, I just checked. Phantom Brave is the game I was thinking of by Nipponichi Software.
Yeah,
there's like a gold edition. I believe it's like for. Is it the DLC? Cause like that's what I'm trying to figure out. Because like Ubisoft always has like gold edition this and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that. I forget exactly, but I if I have my phone here, could I look it up for you, Dragon?
Yeah, Codename Steam. I liked what I played of it, Dragon. I just got distracted by other games at the time. I liked the quirkiness of it, of just smashing stuff together.